I would have been excited to hear that there's another Cliffhanger movie no matter what. And then I was reading a little bit about it, and when I saw Ana Lily Amirpour's name on the original story, I'm like, well, that's really interesting. So I know someone else got the script after her, but is there anything about the core of that story that maybe like feels so uniquely her? I just never would expect her to write a Cliffhanger story.
Yeah. Well, she's formidable. I am the biggest fan of her work, and I really admire her and would love to work with her one day. But the script's gone on the whole project's gone on a big journey since that time. So it's very much been a reimagining with the creatives that are on board right now. And we have an amazing cast, Jaume Collet-Serra directing and leading us with.
Couldn't have a better person behind the lens.
Well, he is just so incredible to work with. We were hanging off the sides of mountains in the Dolomites, trekking hours up mountains. Snowstorms were coming in, and we had every actor had to have 2 mountaineer guides with us because a fog would suddenly close in and you couldn't see your hand in front of you. And I just, the physical aspect of that, the climbing, we really wanted it to be as real and visceral and as raw as possible, kind of woman against mountain. And, you know, it's going to be really different from the original, which I love, but really proud of the work everyone put into this to get it, you know, to where it is now. And we're just in the post stage.
I'll ask one question because I'm sure you went through a lot of training to be able to do what you just described. When you were training to do that kind of stunt work, what single thing came most naturally to you where you like just got it right out the gate? But then is there a physical challenge that really took a lot of legwork to master and sell on screen?
Well, I remember after I sort of joined onto the project and we came on board as producers, and I was sitting having dinner with Jaume and Gala, my partner, and we were like, and he was like, oh, so we just had a lovely dinner, we were chatting about the film. Then he was like, oh, so how are you with heights? And I was like, I suddenly choked. I was I don't think very good with heights, actually. What have I done? And then I realized, I was like, all of a sudden I realized that I would actually have to be sort of on a mountain. Anyway, it turned out that was my favorite part of it. I learned to climb in Ibiza. I did sort of weeks and weeks and weeks, every day, 5 hours climbing. And I fell. The best part of it is this weird physical strenuous exercise mixed with something that was very sort of meditative and spiritual. Actually, without being too worthy, it's you are just out in nature and you don't have any other thought in your head because you're so focused on kind of, you know, getting up and staying attached to the mountain.
That sounds incredible. I'm always looking for a new like physical challenge. I feel like I'm going to see this movie and then I'm going to want to test myself.
Yeah, it's highly addictive. I'm so all in on climbing now. I didn't love it as much in the gym. I really liked being out on the mountain. Like bouldering is great, but I found that almost scarier because you're not attached to a rope. You're not so high, but I don't know.
Bouldering is so embarrassing for me because I feel like I think I'm like holding on to the bottom for so long that I think I've spent enough time to go up, and then I fall and realize I've only fallen the slightest bit.
If it's any consolation, I find that way harder too.
Okay, now I feel better about that.